Please welcome the very lovely Sarah Michelle Gellar. You look fantastic.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That sign's light. What does that say? I can't read it.
Oh, it's not important anymore. Oh, okay. He wants to meet you. Big surprise. You really do look great. I love those pants.
Thank
What
you.
are those? Those are what animal?
No animals were harmed in the making of these fake pants. I'm just putting that out there now.
A plastic animal
They're
was killed
plastic.
for those.
It was the plastic animal.
No,
the Furby or one of those.
Furby was killed for your pants.
Furbies were killed in my...
Not in your pants. Yeah, okay.
Right,
I'm just trying to straighten it out so there's no confusion here.
Thank you.
You're, it's great. We were glad that we heard you were in New York City and you could do our show. Are you having a good time here?
I have been having a good time. I always say it's great to be mistaken for a celebrity in New York.
What happened?
So I went to a party the other night, and I was trying to leave, and it was a little crazy, and I saw someone much more famous than me leaving, and I thought, oh, I'm just going to duck behind them, and no one will see that I'm leaving. And
glad I could help.
Thank you. I appreciate it. It was kind.
I'm such an idiot. Yeah, okay, sorry. So you duck behind someone to avoid, like, the press and the mob.
Right, and people that are outside. So I run into this car, and I get in, and I look, and it's just not my car. And I'm about to get out, and I realize I can't, like, get out in the middle of the street. The guy's, oh, it's no problem. I know who you are. I'll take you wherever you want to go. And I'm thinking, well, that's so nice, you know?
Right.
Great. I'll just drop me off like a couple blocks from here, and I'll get my car. And this guy's just going on. He was so nice. It's so great to have you in my car. My girlfriend's going to freak out. I can't even tell you in my car. This is so huge. I can't. And I'm thinking, wow, you know, this guy's a fan. And he said, now, what's your name again? And before I could say Sarah, he goes, Christina Aguilera. And I'm like, yeah, and he's like, your music, your new video, I'm going, thank you, and I'm trying to, like, keep up with this conversation.
Wait, so you were just saying you kind of were?
I wasn't going to tell him. He'd probably kick me out of the car.
Right. You know what you should have done is said, that's right, I'm Christina Aguilera, and could I borrow $500? Then he'd follow her around forever. You're a sports fan? Did I see you on TV at the Knicks game the other night?
I went, let's hear from my Knicks. We're going to win tomorrow. Come on, somebody help me out. Thank you. Somebody have faith. Yeah, I did. You know,
these guys would cheer pretty much anything you said at this point. So I see you at the Knicks game. You're sitting. You got pretty good seats there.
I had some incredible seats. I had never sat courtside at Madison Square Garden before, and to be there and see the Knicks, and I got to take my picture with some of the Knicks.
Oh.
It was I think it's like the high. I couldn't breathe. I literally could not breathe down there. I was so starstruck.
These guys. I mean, which ones did you get?
Guys, very small. They make you look small.
Yeah, they do. I'd be like, I'm 6'4", but in the NBA, I'd be a speedy little guy. You know.
Patrick Ewing looks at me and goes, "Damn, you're short." That's what he said to me.
Well, in fairness, he says that to everybody, probably. I think he's over 7 feet tall. Yeah,
he's 7'1".
Yeah, he just walks around saying that all the time.
Are you trying to belittle my meeting with Ewing? Is that what you're trying to do here?
I'm going to belittle Patrick Ewing. Good idea. Yeah. No, I wouldn't do that. Was it cool? Did you have a good time? Did you enjoy the game?
I had the best time, and we won. I got a sweaty towel.
Ugh.
Well, that's a good thing.
Why is that a good thing to get a sweaty towel?
Used by the Knicks.
I don't care. That's disgusting. I got one of the socks.
Okay. Remind me to cancel that gift I brought you from the game.
You brought me one. Oh, okay.
I was going to, but it's fine if you don't want it.
No, I want the sweaty towel.
No, it's fine. You don't have to fake it.
Okay, good. I don't want it. We had a friend of yours here the other day.
You did? I saw the show.
We had David Brien on the show, who of course plays Angel, and now he's doing his own thing.
I was concerned about sitting in this chair. I thought there was like itching powder in the chair.
Why is that?
Did you see him?
Yes, we did kind of notice this.
Okay, I'm going to say this really politely, but since there's no demure way he just kept picking his butt on the show. The whole, and I'm sitting in my hotel room. I have total jet lag. I just flown in, and I get home, like perfect timing. I watch it. I'm thinking, what is he doing?
You know what? Actually, this is not made up or anything. He was doing an interview. Seems like a perfectly nice guy, and we actually have a still of the interview. He kept working away. Something was wrong with him. Now, speaking of him, I guess I remember this, it was like, I think it was a year or so ago, or 2 years ago, I can't remember how long ago it was, when he was on Buffy, and you guys had this sex scene, And everybody raised this big fuss because they said it was an unprotected sex scene between Buffy and Angel. And it seemed did that seem kind of silly to you, or?
He's a 240-year-old vampire. The guy shoots blanks, okay? That's all I have to say about that. We're not a public service announcement. We're a television show, okay?
Vampire.
Yeah,
Thank
about
you.
vampires.
I think they missed the whole point. That whole thing where the next morning he went evil and tried to kill all my friends because,
Right.
you know, they missed that whole point.
Oh, they don't
of it.
care about that as long as that sex was
As long as
protected.
there's a condom.
As long as he was a responsible vampire. You had, I understand, and I'm hurt that I wasn't invited, but that's okay, that you had a party last night in your hotel room.
I did. I had a little pajama, say goodbye to your favorite high school, watch the Knick game, and don't insult James Vanderbeek by having Dawson on in the third room. Party.
Oh, okay.
Well, no, we had a party to like watch the season finale of 90210 and then the Knick game in the other room. But then I felt badly because we had every show on but James's show, and he saw him kind of wandering around the room. I'm like, no, it's on in that room. Ran in real fast, turned it on.
If you want to go watch yourself, go in there, buddy.
Yeah, he didn't go.
Yeah.
He didn't go watch the Knick game.
So how was the 90210 finale? I did not see it myself.
That was an exciting Knick game.
Wow.
No, it was, you know.
Oh, man.
I have to say,
You're in trouble now.
No, I know, and it's no.
When that cast comes after you,
wait, no,
we'll get you.
No, in defense, I don't really watch the show. I haven't watched it for years, so I was kind of lost watching
years.
it. It's been on 10 years.
I know, and they're still in high school. No,
was
they went to college.
You know, I think I was in 8th grade when the show started. I mean, so I watched it then.
I actually saw a little bit of it, and we've commented on this. I mean, a lot of people have talked about this, but they really are. People make jokes about it, but I was watching, and they really are. Some of them are like they're in their early 50s. Some of them.
Matt. Matt.
And they're still like, yay!
And I had to watch my Knick game, so I was running back and forth with just so I could check on both. But it was fun.
It was a good time.
It was fun, except for the hotel. I asked to get some plates.
Are we putting you up at this hotel? Is Late Night putting you up there? Because we're pretty cheap.
Okay,
we
wait,
usually
no.
have people at the
This is
Ramada.
a really, really nice hotel.
Wait, she had 3 TVs. We're not putting her up.
Yeah.
Wait, no. So.
Good point.
Wait, listen, no, you tell me if you think this is fair. So I'm having all these people over, and so
Right.
this is New York City. I'm ordering in some pizzas, right?
Right.
So I call downstairs to the big button that says room service on the menu. I said, hey, we're having some people over. Can I have some plates and some forks? Okay, this is what I asked for, some forks and some knives, right? $15. Without the tip.
Wait a minute, I don't understand. That $15 to just rent plates?
Right. So, okay, wait, but listen to this.
What's the name of this hotel? Let's trash them on the air.
And then everyone can come visit me at the hotel that I'm staying at. Wait, and then...
And just whisper the hotel in my ear.
Yes.
I promise. No, I won't. Just whisper it. Don't worry.
And then when I call downstairs to
whisper.
when I call downstairs to complain, they said, well, we charge 50 cents for every piece. I'm like, you brought me 5 plates and 5 napkins. 5 forks. How do you charge 50 cents and then charge me $15? It's not nice.
It's New York. That's the problem just with New York in general, in Manhattan.
Yeah.
It's the only place in the world where if you get like a pat of butter, like with your meal, it actually shows up on the check.
Needless to say, I made my friends use their hands. That's the end of the
That's
story.
nice. Yeah. That's good.
You should have just used bed linen. I would have taught
Well, that's not responsible, Andy.
No forks. Use the remote.
Yeah, right. Stab. Come on, just you'll say the name of I'll find out the name of the hotel and we'll reveal it on air and I'll be sued. The Buffy season finale, which will be a lot better than that 90210 finale, trust me, airs next Tuesday. Next Tuesday at 8 on the WB. Thanks so much for being here, Sarah Michelle Gellar.